Okay, I'm back. I think this is going to be the last part of the video. Let's see how long it'll be.
Damn, locked in.
Oh no, I'm forever locked in. Scary place. Oh wait, my drawer is stuck. Okay.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
I'm surprised the lights are still working. Okay, let's raid the place.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
He's gone all crazy.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me, as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
It's such a
You brought
tragedy.
her home. She's here, somewhere.
Now this is where the plot starts to thicken. You have to try and find your mother's body. So, oh, you can see that he was sleeping here. This is a mattress. He was all gone crazy here. Oh, here's
This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
it's kind of a throwback to the little dragon figures that you have to find in Tomb Raider 2. I think when you get all of them, you get all the weapons when you replay the game. So that was actually fun.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some
Manservant.
peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
God, it's such a harsh letter. So harsh.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
Oh, another cool book. So cool. Okay, this is rummaging through stuff. Oh yeah.
A missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
The missing page of secrets. Oh, here's
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
My love, it is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment, only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave.
That's the most oddest thing I've heard. She was so brave. It's so tragic.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Yeah, you can open up things in the those what was it again? Oh, brain fats. Completely mind. Oh, here we can get some weird. Ah, he's got all crime fighting.
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Boo scene.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
So this is
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
I don't understand why there's a big hole in the wall here and that is covering it. Kind of a bit odd. See, but anyway, you have to go to the compass to put that in. I'll open this first. Bam! And see, there's a.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Oh, she's so eager to get out of school, like every other child. School is so boring. But yes, let's head to the place where you can find we're going to find the tomb to prove Atlas that she does belong in the manor because she finds her mother's tomb.
Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
So I'm going to use the glowing thing, and there you have it. That's where the secret tomb is. It's destruction time! So goth. Spookity boo music.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy. One that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Interesting. So, here we are, and we found the tomb. I just wonder, why the hell are these things lighting? How the hell do they light? Oh, right. Gas pipe. Okay. This is a very dangerous manor house. It's like a gas line. Lighting up stuff. Could blow the shit out of us.
My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
And that's that. Except we'll just use the credits to roll, and then you get back into the manor house. I need to get another few objects. In fact, you get to see. Yeah, here we go.
What's this? A letter.
Ooh, a letter. Let's see the letter.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
He's also nice now to me.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Let's make it great again. Let's make Croft Manor great again. So, yeah, you can see now that I'm wondering in the new Tomb Raider, will she move will you be living in Croft Manor, because like you have all this stuff here moving in, and she's been doing a bit of mopping the floors, and there's a generator here, plus and you go up this way. Let's go down here. I don't even know why the hell she's taken up staying in her mom's room, but she's partly sleeping in this room. You can see there's the sleeping bags. And then there's her there's a jacket. I'm presuming she's sleeping on this chair, the moldy chair. Could be sleeping in this moldy, dusty bed. Could be Lara's room in the next. Yeah, she's already moved in some gear there. Interesting. She still has to fix the place like this, unless she leaves it like that. It'd be all eccentric like. It'd be funny. So let's jump here, because they have some more little objects that they have. I'd rather be in here actually. If I were her, I'd sleep here. Nice, like, or even better, by the fire in the library. Right, these are objects that
The
are.
broken sword I brought back from Yamatai.
Yeah, these are from Tomb Raider Survivor, and then you can see then this.
The Atlas. Such an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me.
Yeah, these are like you can see that the ending of the game, as if when you end the actual game, you get to do this kind of stuff. So you get to yeah, you get to see that she's already been to Siberia. Is there any? No. Okay. Oh yeah. The two guns. Huh. Will we ever get this in the
I can
Tomb
still
Raider game
remember
again?
The last time I fired these.
Will we ever get her to use two guns again? It'd be so cool. So that's basically a small throwback now to the recent Tomb Raiders, I suppose, that they put them in. Yeah, I want to go down to the kitchen, because there's a thing to open. It's down here. And she still has the wine to drink. Lots of wine to drink, yeah. Yeah, we can open up this thing here. Locker. Nothing. Oh, cheapskate. Okay.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west
Oh,
wing
I
of the
actually
manor.
got that.
I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed.
I got a
And
trophy.
to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
Oh, Winston is so nice. Even though I locked him in the freezer. So let's go in here. I'm assuming that this is going to be kind of like a secret weapon storage if they're going to have a Croft Manor in the next game. but you can see she's after moving in all her stuff, and this is like from her apartment in the first part of the Rise of Tomb Raider game. So and then the video here, actually I might go up here and have a look in the, let's see what's going on in the upstairs. Yeah, this is all open. Yeah, if I were her, I'd sleep in here. There's a nice big fire going. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and I think that there's the other DLC that's the one where she's it's called, was it Cold Darkness, which is like a survival game, and you're kind of killing all these kind of chemically zombified guys that are zombified because of some chemical leak or something. So yeah, I could play that. It's fun enough, a bit challenging as well. So I kept to shut off boilers and things like that, and it's kind of very puzzle based, along with action. There's also Lara's Nightmare on this. I don't know if I'll do that. I think it's more of a kind of a game you play for Twitch streaming. It's basically you're going around Craft Manor trying to defeat a big gigantic demon head, which is it starts off like here. There's a floating demon head, and you have to shoot it in the face a couple of times. It's quite challenging actually, because you've got all these like guys running after you and stuff. So, but yeah, I think the next upload I'd probably do is the Cold Hard Darkness, if it's if I get a chance to. So see you a bit, and have a nice weekend.